And now we get into some of what I call secret weapon stuff. Some people have secret weapons, secret knowledge. Knowledge is a weapon. I had a guy when I was training, when I was champion during my welterweight run. I had a guy in Montreal that was measuring frames. Nobody knows that. He was watching fight, and he was making a frame with image. So when someone threw a punch, click, 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 click. And by doing that, he was able to know who has better reaction times than others. So if you watch my first fight with BJ Penn, I had a horrible first round. And that fight was very competitive, And normally when I was competing, I used to always be the fastest guy. When I fought BJ Penn, he was so freaking fast. He was in his prime. And I remember, normally when I go first, I always touch the target. But BJ Penn, I couldn't touch him. He was so fast. My jab didn't work because he was always like avoiding it and coming back with a counter punch or counter jab. And he messed me up real fast. So I had to the second and third round, I had to change my strategy to wrestle him. I won the fight by an inch. After I met that guy, that he's not a scientist, he's a guy that does that for fun. And he showed me what he did. And I thought it was just incredible. It was like a secret weapon, secret knowledge that nobody knows. He told me BJ Penn has the fastest reaction time of all the UFC roster that he couldn't measure. And the way he did it is when you throw a punch or a kick, how much frame it takes him to react to that body stimuli. And I know that BJ Penn had the fastest reaction time. Lyoto Machida, by the way, was second place.
Really?
Yes. I knew BJ Penn had the best reaction time, but I knew also he had a poor reset time. And poor reset time is, the guy told me that when I fought BJ Penn the second time, I knew that what I did is, because the nervous system is like a muscle. If you do a lot of reps, you get tired fast. You might be like a sprinter at a very good start, but you will get tired fast. So when I fought BJ Penn the first fight, when I tell you that when you fight someone, there's like a relation that happen up here that nobody sees around. When I fight BJ Penn, I was faking a lot, showing him all these creativity, all these.
In the second fight.
Yes, because I wanted to load up his nervous system to make him tired, because I knew he had a quick reaction time, so he was flinching a lot. I was making him flinch and react. He was getting stiff and flinching because I want to get it out of his system. So when he got tired and his nervous system is tired, now I could attack. That's why my second fight, I had much more success against him than in my first fight.
Is this something that Firas and you devised? Because I know Firas talks about that a lot, about overriding someone's, like overwhelming their system.
Yes.
With complications, with possibilities.
What you want to do is you want to load up his nervous system by showing him different threat, kick, punch, fake it, anything you want to do that stimulate him. If you stay in front of him and you don't move, that will not make him flinch, nothing like this. So you need to make him flinch, even if it's not real, but you need to make him react. And if you make him react, he will flinch and get tired. His nervous system will get tired, and his reaction time will slow down. That's why I was able to get him. And that's why I was able to figure out a lot of guys that I was fighting, because we had that information that nobody has.
So studying film and breaking down the amount of frames.
Yes, that's how we did it. That's one of the secret weapon I had.